Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl Nikki bringing you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. So today, you guys, Wack 100 has spoken about the recent incident with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. And shout out to Black Savage for catching this footage. But he had an interview, and I felt like he made some very good points. He's not my favorite person, but when it comes to this situation, he's probably the most reasonable, believe it or not. But he revealed a lot of things, if you ask me. But the history with Wack 100, Wack 100 manages Blueface's career. He runs Death Row Records currently, but he never liked Chrisean. He has called the cops on her because she had broken into the house after the 30 days was up. He claimed that, she was homeless. She broke in. They gave her a chance by giving her a slot on the show. But once the 30 days was up, you got to go or whatever. And it was a whole big drama. It's on YouTube, you guys. But he went in on her. And then on one of these chat apps, I forget the name of it, slipping my mind right now. He went in on Chrisean, and all Chrisean kept saying, you're weird, just like she does Blueface. Like when she's stuck and she can't stand up to the intelligence of it all, she goes to that, you're weird. It's like a soothing mechanism for her because she doesn't have anything else to say. Because how can you really justify all your actions? And I just want to say, this is going to affect both their careers one way or another. Either she'll leave him and she'll have a glow up, but Wack 100 is pointing out how, by Blueface trying to build Chrisean's career, he's sacrificing his own. Okay. And Wack 100 says, he'll always be there for Blueface or whatever, but he just don't want no parts of Chrisean because she is toxic. So let's jump into it because yeah, she is toxic. I don't know how far they're gonna go. Like, what is it gonna take for someone to really, really get hurt? In order for people to start standing up to this behavior. Like, it's ridiculous at this point. And both of them need to grow up. Seriously, they both need to grow up. So let's jump into this footage. Boom. And I'm going to play bits and pieces, like key pieces. Here we go.
But she must did so. I told him, man, get the fuck away from her. He told me, he said, "Oh man, I need," because he manages her, but he don't know what he's doing. So he's like, "Man, I need you to help me." So I went and got him a bunch of shows. So this was just renegading like it was a drug. I said, "Nah, bro, you need where your contracts at." So he was like, "Well, can you just do the contracts and everything?" I said, "Look, I'm not finna be doing all the travel and all the I do. I ain't doing. Could be a lot coming with that. You got to negotiate contract, accept payment, make sure flights is booked, get them to the airport, make sure ground receives them, make sure the hotel's on the side, make sure they get to the thing. Then you gotta do the walkthrough at the venue, and then you gotta keep their ass out of trouble in whatever city they in. And I told him yesterday, I said, "Hey, your flight, book your flight. They get you there like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Don't get there super early, because then it gives her time to say, I want to go here, I want to go there." And she's just like, she like 15 in the head, right? So he did that. I swear. I got the text of the dude, the venue. They like, "Wack, man, what's up? We feel we got cheated out of money. We only did it because you was involved in this. I said, hey, they'll be there, man. You probably gonna just fly in late." So sure enough, they got there about 9:30 or something. They didn't have to be at the venue till 1:30, so it was perfect. You must have started drinking or something before she went to the venue. That
You
was
want me to
another
read
thing.
it?
Hold on. Another thing I told him is don't let her start drinking before she go to the venue. But if she already drinking before she get to the venue and get to the venue and start drinking, it's bad. But last I heard from him was about 10 o'clock. So yeah, let me see what happened. I ain't even. Go ahead, read it.
All right, so it says, let's continue to send prayers to Chrisean Rock. The recording star and TV personality went live overnight and alleged that Blueface physically assaulted her over a guy she was texting. In addition to sharing the photo of her bruised, bloody face, Chrisean went live, which she claimed she did for her safety so that her boyfriend would stop hurting her. She admitted, I went live so you could stop putting your hands on me. You're too comfortable, you slipped up. Several times during the live, Chrisean appears to address Blueface, who can be heard in the background. She told him repeatedly, you punched me in my mouth, you punched me in my eye, use a bitch. Chrisean says after their
So Wack, he just basically tries to mentor Blueface, you know, but he didn't want no parts. He helped them set up the contracts and made sure they were in Blueface's name. We heard this statement that she read the other day. All right, let's jump back into it.
argument over an unnamed.
What am I going to do with that? Like, so it's like you can't go to setting up, boom, this, that, that, and then you're like, hey, bro, that's bad for the shit. You can't. That ain't gonna work. Oh, we slip up. Well, I off 2 million. Hey, look, man, I did this to clean this shit up, but you can't. Slip up again, up another 1 million. Hey, homie, that can't be involved with.
So Wack 100 is saying Blueface was losing from the beginning when he tried to invest in Chrisean and sign her as an artist. And he basically blew $2 million on her. And Wack is explaining to him, you can't keep wasting money. Like, walk away if you could, or whatever. But he said he still wanted to manage her as his artist or whatever. So there you go. Basically, Blueface is trying to be a manager, and he's not a manager. And Wack 100 gets into that. Hold on.
Hey, you know, the girl who grew up in the fucked up home, the girl.
Ain't that what you ain't that crazy about it? You with another
walking dogs on the beaches and shit.
Yeah, y'all, this ain't the first time. Y'all just seen it. But I've been told him and like, what you doing? This ain't that. But you know, with me, when it come to shit like that, I say so much and then I get out the way because it'll lead y'all to get into it. And ultimately, if you like it, I love it.
You try to talk him out of it. He just was hard headed, didn't listen.
Yeah, I don't even do that no more. I just let him do it. He'll wake up when it's over with. Destroying himself.
It gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, never gonna get better.
But if you pay attention to what she said at the end, that last comment I read, well, because you wanted to come with me to my to pick up my money. Like,
well, but see, you gotta understand, I told her, I said, yo, you jeopardizing your career to give her one. I don't fuck nobody say he gave the career. Ain't nobody take it from me. Period. Ain't nobody know that woman was. That's his doing. So when she go to talking that, and I told him, I said, hey, bro, when she get cocky on you and turn on you, you gonna see what time it is. Nah, okay. Now she didn't book the show. I know. I got the contract on my phone. Right? I can put the contract up right now. I booked the show. I just sent it to him because I don't with that. I did it for him. Right? So, you know, the shit came through him, but it's gonna that shit finna get different. All it's gonna take is the right person to get to it, and it's over with. He still got access to it. Once he can't access, it's a wrap.
So you think they airing it on the show?
Then them people wasn't there. One of them, Zeus wasn't there.
Let me ask you this: you feel like you're a little bit the cause of it since you set it up or no?
I wasn't the cause of it. And called and asked me, said, "Can you? I know you got. See if I send a blast out, cause I know where she at. She ain't doing no big show. She just doing club owners. So I sent a blast out. Whoop the whoop available for bookings. He know everybody gonna call me for bookings, right? You know when you got to move like a, you gonna watch that if you kind of soft mentally as a, if you know your move like a, you just gonna utilize it. What you gonna utilize it for? You gonna keep moving.
All right, so there you have. That's his basic sentiment about it all. You know, he supports Blueface from behind the scenes, but he does not want to be involved with Chrisean. You know, because he feels like he said in this interview, like she for everybody, and it's always been that way. And he's tried to warn Blueface. I mean, they're both hard headed, and he think he know what he doing, but he don't. He think he could control her and control the narrative. Chrisean a wild card, and I think she's smarter than what she puts on sometimes or whatever. But at the end of the day, somebody's gonna end up in jail or really seriously hurt if they don't get this all together. Um, Apparently he revealed in an interview too, you know, Blueface gets a lot of money behind the scenes and other entities. He's like, it's not just the industry is not all about like the touring, making records and videos and stuff like that. There's other opportunities there where you could make money off of. So it sounds like for the most part, he's trying to advise Blue correctly. He's just choosing to go against Wack 100 or listen to anyone. Drop down into my comments, Naughty Crew. What do you think about what Wack 100 is saying? I think it makes sense, you know, and I think everyone needs to take the same approach. Like, let them burn out. We got to stop giving them attention because they manipulate. Like, he says it in this. Hold on one second. Let me try to find it.
It don't matter.
You think rehab is an option?
What rehab got to do with what rehab got to do with it?
Because it seems like once she started drinking, she really just like plunders out of control. So maybe.
And that is going to. She moves. Y'all don't see that she acts like a.
I'm trying to be. I want the girl to
like a. She did it first. It was this, and then it was that, and then it was this, and then it was him. Yes, then it was this, then it was NFL, then it was NBA, and then it was superstar motherfucking rapper. Boom. It ain't gonna stop.
It should have left after that.
Right now, if I went on R&B gets it. Ever since R&B running around here talking about she the queen of the 100 show, she said it is amazing how many of these men interpretate that I'm your woman and now they at me.
Facts.
Like it's crazy. So when that's the thing, it's like a psychological game with that to see what they can do with you. So it's coming at her, but only her mentality ain't ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. Yeah, so and then she's feeding into it, and he know it. So now he's trying to bird dog it. But you know
what you got going on in any way?
Nah, his attachment to me becomes a liability to whatever he got going on.
Gotcha.
It kills him. Yeah, as it has. I done lost fights and this. Gotta walk away from that. We'll just do the game. Whose face is gonna be on it? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, they go. But once again, you know. But watch this. I know they operate because they think they can clean up shit with the internet and don't know they can't. This is out there. In the next 48 hours, you're gonna see some smooching, kissing over here, and in their head they cleaned it up. Nah, that's out there before it's too late. But look, it works for her. It keeps her name in the blogs. And I told him, bro, what she doing is prostituting your name for her fame.
And putting a black eye on him. Yeah.
Yo, we talked about this too. Remember we had that conversation about.
So yeah, Naughty Crew, I just wanted you to hear that part. He feels like Blueface is damaging his brand by continuing this toxic situation. Like he said, it's out there already, and once it's out there, it's on. Like I don't know how many people are gonna want them for endorsement deals. And like he said, like she's performing in smaller like clubs. She's not in big venues yet. And a lot of the times Chrisean show up a mess. And he makes it a point to tell Blue, like, when y'all get there, don't let her drink until after the show. It's just crazy how they're operating. But I agree with him. Wack 100 is just like, I'm done with it. I'll assist you from afar, but whatever it may be, it's going to be on tarnish on your brand and your name. So that's all I have for you, Naughty Crew, for real this time. I appreciate you guys taking the time to join. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button. I'll also drop the link for this interview in the description box. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.